Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm in a very good mood and I'm gonna try to transmit that energy to you and inspire you to make something beautiful. So I'm not gonna lie, I've been feeling very romantic, very nostalgic, and because of the fires in LA, I was so stressed to the point where my mind switches into like escapism mode. I don't know if you're the same way, it's probably avoidance. I've been watching Pride and Prejudice and listening to soundtracks from Pride and Prejudice.
And those are the words of a gentleman. From the first moment I met you, your arrogance and conceit, your selfish disdain for the feelings of others made me realize that you were the last man in the world I could ever be prevailed upon to marry.
And I've just been wanting to create something that will transform me into a character from Pride and Prejudice, or transmit me into that part in time. So that feeling translated into me being inspired to make pieces like that. So I think it's on my YouTube shorts. So we're gonna be making something similar but with soldering. So I was really obsessing over this one. So I printed two and I worked with two of the same image. But in today's video we're gonna pick one, and then what I'm gonna show you, the whole idea is to use decoupage technique with using Mod. We're gonna be using Mod Podge. Okay, so I have my glasses on. This is a must. Don't even watch my video if you're not gonna have glasses on, because if you work with glass, you never know what's gonna happen. So when you're cutting glass, when you're grinding glass, please make sure to wear glasses. And also, if you are soldering, also don't watch my videos if you don't have a mask. You have to have a mask, okay? It's been like 85 years since I've used this grinder. So it says to add water, God knows how many milliliters. Okay, I'm trying to wet the sponge, and that's what I'm doing. Maybe I'll put a little bit of water over this. You know, there's a line between, I'm like applauding to people that are perfectionists and also getting stuff done, like, and they are very productive. Good for them. I'm not like that. I'm getting stuff done, but I'm not a perfectionist. Like, I want to be more perfectionist, you know. I'm striving for good, but I'm not perfectionist. So sorry. The drill bit has to be always wet. Oh, it's working. It's working. I'm so excited. Okay. Okay, are you guys excited? I'm gonna probably wear my mask, but let's try. Ease myself in. This is so satisfying. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put on the mask, but look, we're just gonna grind this shape so it looks round, okay? Okay, so this is pretty good as is, actually. So I did wear a mask, okay? Even though it's wet and it has water, the way it works, you put water like you saw me doing, and then the sponge is constantly wet, so whenever it touches drill bit, it helps it to always be cool, otherwise it overheats. So this was pretty wet, but look, I'm covered in dust, so please wear a mask. Wear a mask. And we have something to work with. Like, how cute, see? And then I love that the back is actually warped a little bit. My mom always says, your eyes are afraid, but your hands are doing it. So now it's the easy part. Now this is it. Like, this was the scariest part I had to do, and it was so satisfying. I want to like break and grind all the plates I have now, but I'm gonna come down. It's not gonna happen today, but we're gonna continue working on the probably a brooch at this point, or a pendant. Maybe we'll make a necklace. I don't know. Remember that thing on TikTok that was trending? These are my ladies. This is Hilda. I'm crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. What about her? She's so mysterious. Maybe we can use her. Don't be afraid of experimenting. Don't be afraid of experimenting. It's just paper. She's been through a lot. Like, she's been through a lot, you know? And that's why we're gonna pick her. It's the character, you know? She loved and she lived. Okay? What I'm doing right now, I'm gliding over the paper so my paper remembers where I need to cut instead of using anything like a pencil or something, you know what I mean? Alright, so I'm gonna cover this with Mod Podge. I'm gonna seal her with using Mod Podge. When I'm working with Mod Podge to seal something, I'm trying to be mindful about the direction of my brush strokes. See? They're very demure. They're very mindful. So what I'm doing right now is I'm starting copper tape. I'm peeling it like this. And when I'm peeling it, I'm mindful and very demure. I'm not going to be touching this part because if I'm touching it too much, what's going to happen is that's going to become less sticky. And I am rotating and guiding my tape, okay? Basically, you try to burnish first the sides. Burnish the sides, burnish the sides. It's fine. Okay, so now that it's done, let's turn on our soldering iron and start soldering. This is what I've done off camera so far. I decided to add a little bit of rhinestones. I'm gonna figure out how to mount a camera so you can see, so you can have like a bird's eye view. Drop it like it's hot. Okay, how cool. Okay. Woo, that wasn't easy. And you know what I'm thinking? I think it was silly for me to actually glue this on first and then solder. We could have just soldered the whole thing, be done, and that Mod Podged a girl. Whenever you are working with Flux, your tools do get rusted like this. So I do have a set somewhere that I try to cherish, but at this point, so I'm just going to see if I can work with these. If not, I'll go find that set. So I'm going to get these parts out, right? Okay, so I put this apart and we're gonna think about composition in a minute, but I feel like I put this apart and I feel like that was a good idea with this black heart to be the centerpiece. And then let me just show you. This red distracting me. I don't know if I want to use red at all. Maybe we will not be using red. Maybe red is not a good idea. I feel like this is much better. Yeah. Okay. No red. I feel like that would be great. This is a plan. These are easy. The only thing I need to do, I need to add a jump ring to the top and to the bottom and then connect it together. I'm going to perfect the back of my piece. Okay, you guys, we're done. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this with alcohol because I can't really wash this, unfortunately. I'll wash it later once I'm done resining it, because if I'm gonna wash it, I'm gonna destroy the paper Mod Podge part. But you should wash anything to do with Flux. Just like trying to be careful, and I should really let it cool, and I should let it cool, yeah. Now we're gonna be assembling this thing right here. Oh, and by the way, always condition the tip. You remember, I will show you to always condition a tip. That's the reason why it's not picking up solder. So I turn off my soldering iron, and now I'm gonna turn it on right now. See, I'm conditioning it. I'm leaving a little bit of solder at the tip of my soldering iron. And I'm gonna start it like that. Done. It's okay. So one jump ring. For some reason I thought that we do for the proper orientation. Let's see. Oh yeah, This is gonna be flipping on me like this. Do I love it? Would it be flipping anyway? I mean, cute, right? Brings me back to when I was making a keychain wig and I hurt my fingers. Okay, so I brought few of the jump rings, which we're gonna put together. And I am thinking, so it's a right orientation. I think this is the right orientation. Let's see. Let's just attach one and see how it hangs. And if it's good enough. If it's good, then this is what we're gonna do. Let's see. I think this is, you see it doesn't hang well. So I feel like there's one extra. You see like how tricky? It's really important how the piece will be hanging, obviously. So this is a little too, you see this will be better. Let's see. Let's just experiment. If this is the better way. And it is. Okay. Sounds good. Maybe this is a little too big. We'll see if this is too little. If this is a little too big. If it's a little too big, I think it is a little too big. It looks like keychain. You know, whenever you do use this giant of a jump ring, things tend to look like it is a keychain. And it's not bueno. So so let me just update that. It's gonna look more put together. Watch. It's gonna look more high-end. Yeah, much better. Okay. We don't look like a keychain. Good. Okay. All right. So let's start with small one right here, I guess. Big here. And then, or I guess big. Maybe this way. Let's see. Composition wise, let me see. It's actually good to view it through the screen to see what works best. It really doesn't matter. What about, oh wait, what about this way? Let's close that. Not a huge fan of the fact that this will have more connections than the other pieces, but I gotta do what I gotta do. No. Shall we stop? Shall we stop, guys? What do you think? Hey, Florence and the Machine. That's exactly what I wanted. Let me give you a better close-up against better background. But look, you guys. How cute is this? Okay, let's just put this on her. We have a model. I forgot we have a model. Oh my goodness, we finished it. It looks really cool. Should I add more stuff? That's the question we always ask. Should we add more stuff or is it enough? Maybe this is enough. We'll see. I think like for today it's enough, but I feel like maybe right now it's enough, but you know me, I always want to add more and more. But maybe this is good enough for right now. And then if you flip it, you can probably wear it that way too if you really want to. Because the back ain't that bad, if I can say it so myself. So, you know, this is the back of the heart. So, you know, it's not too bad.
You got me acting out. You, all tenderness is out the window. What you do to me when the cold bites blue is straight cruel.
You guys not
Oh, it has to be.
Wait, what is this?
Writings on the wall.
What is
It looks like the Wicked Witch of the North. Yes, Queen.
We're fulfilling your request, queens. Today's a crazy day already, I can tell. I hope
It's
you guys
crazy
enjoyed
out
this
here.
video. Definitely room for improvement like always. Definitely wish I didn't have to put multiple jump rings here for it to be facing the proper way. And other than that, I'm pretty happy with the result. Again, you can also
probably wear the other, you know, reversed, because this is not half bad either. I actually love this combination too, so who knows, maybe next necklace would be this. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. And I will show it to you once I cover it with resin in the next video or so, once I'm done, and I'll update you on how it went. But yeah, definitely the lesson is to first solder, then Mod Podge. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with this result.
Got me acting out. You, all tenderness is out the window. What you do to me when the cold bites blue is straight cruel. Oh, it has to be you leaving writings on the wall. You promised me roses and hungry haze, but